I'm a homemaker now, and I have two small kids, aged 10 and 4. I'm a very hands-on mother. I might say this very proudly and in front of everyone, and I'm very particular about what my family eats. And I think even growing up, I think it all dates back to what my parents taught me. And it all comes back to you at a certain point in your life. There are times when you're younger and you don't give a damn about what you eat and where you sleep and all of that. But when you're a mother and you're taking care of your husband and your family and you're trying to keep it together, you just want them to be healthy and you want them to be good eaters, as well as their nutrition needs to be looked at very carefully. And I think I do a lot of research on a lot of things, and I try to see what works best. And every year, I think science goes ahead by leaps and bounds. So sometimes you feel that what's good now is not good later.
Right.
So there's a constant conflict in what is right and what is wrong. So there are certain things that are safest, and they're like classic. Let me say, like a classic Chanel bag. So it never goes out of style. So, just joking. There are certain things that stay with you even for years together. So it's not something like, okay, it might be wrong today and it might be right tomorrow. So I think coming to this particular discussion, my parents always, when I went to school, handed me, and my mother was a working mother. So she would pack my tiffin at 7 in the morning and she would head out and we would take our baskets and we would walk to school, my sister and me. So at that time, there used to always be in my bag nuts.
Okay.
So at any time she said, if you're really, really hungry, just eat your almonds and eat your pistas and eat a basic bag of nuts. And it really does give you energy. And today, every single morning that my kids go out, the first thing I give them once they wake up and they've had a glass of milk is sometimes soaked, sometimes not, depends on if it's soaked, almonds. So that's the first thing that I give them in the morning, which is known. Almonds are known to stimulate your brain and to keep you sharp.
Right.
At least that's what my mom told me.
Yeah.
And of course the studies. so there are a lot of things that nuts have a lot of benefits, and even today, like I exercise regularly. So one of the most nutritional things, I'm sure that my nutritionist tells me is make sure your fats are in the form of your nuts.
Okay.
So that's my take home homework from my mother, from my nutritionist, from the net, from the knowledge that I'm trying to source.
Right.
So I think this is something which is foolproof. You can't go wrong with it.
Right.
And I've made it a lifestyle with my family, with my kids. My husband, when he works out, he needs his, we all have our protein shakes and everything. So we have our almonds, we have all kinds of those 4 or 5 very important nuts, blueberries, and all kinds of things, all jammed into one shake. And that's your energy for the day. A woman is trying to do things for her kids, and she's working. She is trying, like she correctly said, she's trying to balance the things out. But I have to say that a woman has to be aware if she's the one taking care, or similarly the husband, if he's going to take care. You have to be aware what you're feeding your children or your family, which is very important. And I think what's missing in today's, at least from the few examples that I have seen, is awareness amongst whether it's the male member of the family or whether it's the female member of the family. There's no awareness. One doesn't know if I go and ask a woman or like a general householder, would you feed your children organic vegetables? She has never heard of it.
Right.
So that's not right. I think what's more important, treat the cause at its root. Bring awareness to those homemakers, to those women, and no mother wants to feed her children wrong. I would definitely not know of a single mother who wants to give wrong nutrition to her kids. It's just that she doesn't know better. So I think that's where it all lies. Give them awareness. Give them panels like us. Put these discussions out there for them to see, to know what is it that some of us who are luckily aware. I would say we're blessed today to know we have access to the right kind of studies. We have access to the right kind of foods, we have access to how it should be eaten or not eaten. So I think that awareness needs to be out there and given to all the women and the mothers or family makers.